All right, good looking, bro. What's the deal?
What's up, brother?
What's happening, man?
On here, man.
Man, I'm walking to the whip right now. Shit. Oh, shit. Hold up.
Are you good?
Yes, sir. What's the deal, though, man? I'm glad it ain't raining on us right now.
Bro.
What's the word?
Bro, too.
I can't. It sounds like y'all like muffled. I ain't gonna lie.
I said we about to chop it up about this bankroll too, brother.
Man, let's get to it. Let's get to it. It's been going crazy. It's like the best response I got from any of the tapes I dropped. So
We gonna talk about it. You deserve
Yes, sir. Yeah, we couldn't do it yesterday because he was so geeked to get in with you. He wanted to chop it up with you too, man. So I'm like, I gotta get my brother in with you, man. So
hell yeah.
All right,
Shit's only right.
how do we sound to you? We sound good?
You said what?
We sound good to you, or is it?
Yeah. Now y'all clear. Y'all clear.
Okay.
I think it was just that store or some shit.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm over south with it right now.
Over South Side, yeah. South Side.
Yes, sir.
Check on Ty Stick. Make sure he good.
Hey, we got a performance and shit today.
Yeah, we heard, man.
Stick gonna be good. Shit.
Okay. Is he
I
performing?
ain't worried about, bro. Shit, I gotta check in with him when I'm over here and shit. Make sure I'm good. Shit. Hell yeah, that's my guy though.
Big dog, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all think, man? We definitely gonna try to slide through.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I like what the city doing as far as like, it's a lot of like some bickering and shit going on and shit, but I like motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I think we coming together right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
it's,
overall.
Oh yeah, overall it's a good.
It's moving forward and moving up finally.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Motherfuckers even give a fuck about it is you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing, you know.
I mean, shit, it wasn't like this, like, shit, 5 years ago, you feel me? So
Exactly.
2 years ago, it wasn't like this, man.
Shit,
like,
I damn near started, like, shit, like, probably 7 years and shit, now rapping and shit, and it wasn't, like, I think the only person that was really around was, like, Minnesota Stand Up.
Yeah.
Yep. You've been rapping for 7 years?
I mean, shit about that, like, I've been taking this shit serious for, like, the last, like, 3 years, or 3 or 4 years, like, when my baby was, like, coming and shit.
I was gonna say I didn't start seeing you till about 3 years.
Yeah, cause like I would like, you feel me? I would lay some shit down, and then I wouldn't do nothing for like a while type shit.
Okay.
So this shit was like, I was super inconsistent with it, but I don't know. That's like once my baby started on the way, I found out I had a baby on the way. I was like, bro, motherfuckers asked me like, what you finna do, bro? Like, you finna get a job and shit? I was like, man, it's just time to go hard with this shit, really. You feel me?
Okay. Well, shit, we got ourselves about an hour to chop it up, man. So, let's get some things out the way, man. You from the city, bro? Where you from?
Yes, sir. I'm from the 50s on the north side.
Okay.
I grew up there almost my whole life, but shit, I done lived on both sides.
Okay. Is that the high? I'm from St. Paul, so you gotta fill me in.
Hell yeah, shit. That's how I low key got my name from St. Paul. I was born in St. Paul.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Hard. St. Paul.
That's hard.
St. Paul.
Yeah, I was born in Midway Hospital. Okay. That shit don't even exist no more. On me, but yeah, my parents are both from Michigan. So they moved out here like a month before I was born type shit.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They from the D?
My mom is, my dad, he from Grand Rapids.
Okay. That's like, they like the same shit.
Okay.
Shit, I don't know. We used to go out there like every summer and shit, you feel me, for a couple weeks because both they family from there. So it's like, it was like two different worlds, you feel me? Detroit, a little more grimy, you feel me? A little like dustier, you feel me? But Grand Rapids, like, that shit kind of nice, you feel me?
Yeah, they got a little bit of money in the city.
Yeah. Show that.
Hell yeah. So you got a lot of influences, man, around, man.
Yeah, growing up, like, this is long before the Detroit wave. I used to want to be from Detroit so bad. Like, I
Shit.
thought that shit was like the hardest shit ever. My favorite rapper was like Eminem and shit. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Before Detroit Way, what it is now, you fucked with
Hell
it.
yeah, that was like you had rappers like Royce the 5'9",
Yep.
fucking
Trick.
G12 and shit.
Trick. OG. Yeah.
Trick for sure. I used to look up to him like a motherfucker. Like, yeah, I used to really fuck with Trick growing up. I used to like all them hard ass gangster rappers and shit when I was little, like 50 Cent and shit. You feel me?
Damn. So yeah, bro, that's shit. That's crazy. You damn. So it's okay. So you said did you go to school in Minneapolis?
Nah,
Over.
that's crazy. Like my two older sisters and shit, like they kind of ruined that for me. You feel me? So like by the time I was getting to like middle school, high school, my mom was like sending me to schools like Freely. My last 2 years in high school and shit. My junior year, I lived in the 50s. You feel me? But I went to out of district to Spring Lake Park for like 2 years.
Oh wow.
Damn. You went far.
That's Man, that shit was like a culture shock because like I really only knew like I knew a homie and shit like that went out there because he was good at football and shit. They had like good programs and shit, and like his mom and my mom was cool and shit. So we would carpool and shit like that. It was cool, you feel me? But it was like back then, like I don't know, like it wasn't as much like Instagram shit. So like motherfuckers didn't really like understand, you feel me? That like it's really like different in the city, you feel me? So like I'll be going over there and shit with a ball fade, big ass baggy ass clothes and shit, you feel me?
Like,
What is like the early 2000s?
Yeah, like '08, you feel me?
Yeah.
So like motherfuckers look at me like, what the fuck wrong with dude, you feel me? Like I
like
get along with like the exchange students and shit, but like Spring Lake Park was like a different world and shit, but like they cool people still though. It's just like it's a lot different.
Yeah, it's a lot different. Yeah, it's really not that far from the city, but there's a difference.
It's
in
a
the
big
culture,
difference.
for sure.
Nah, yeah, for sure. That it was cool though. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good spot for me because I wasn't like as involved in shit with a lot of the shit. You feel me? Like I wasn't gangbanging and shit. You feel me? At that age,
Okay.
like I was kind of good. You feel me? I always been like, you know what I'm saying? I don't be getting in trouble like that. You feel me? So it was a cool little spot for me to be at. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for it. You
Get
feel
you
me?
good for a little bit.
Yeah, I used to hate it. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I was in it, I hated that shit. Like the homies would make fun of me and shit. You feel me? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Bring
like,
back nigga.
yeah. But I don't know. It gave me like a good perspective. Like,
A
cause
balance.
I moved to Jersey, so that was like the first time like I was going through like not really culture shocks, but like just getting different, like used to different people and shit. You feel me? So then my mom and dad, they moved to Jersey when I was like, I graduated from Spring Lake Park in like June, you feel me? They moved in like July. So like I moved with them to Jersey and I stayed out there for like a year. So it was like going around and being around in different schools and shit that low key like prepared me for like meeting new people and shit. Like, cause like that was a real culture shock. Like my best friend from Spring Lake Park, like he was from the Bronx, so like we was both like new students, so we was going to the new student programs and shit. So like we locked in, you feel me? We was tight as hell for them 2 years, and like he Dominican, so like almost all his family had moved out here. You feel me? So like I knew them. So when I moved back to the East Coast and shit, I locked in with them, and they all from the Bronx and shit, and they was party promoters. You feel me? I'm 18, going to like 21 plus clubs and shit with like all Dominicans and like Harlem, the Bronx and shit. Like, and that shit like, you feel me? That just shaped who I am today, really. You feel me? It was like a whole.
Got to be around them island folks, right?
Man, bro, them good island folks, bro.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers, yeah.
Oh,
Shit, I'm in the homies whip right now. Shit, I fuck with the Dominicans long way.
That's lit.
I fuck with them a long way.
That's lit.
Damn, so if you came from Minnesota to New Jersey, like that's a big culture shock, bro. Like,
Tell me about it. Like that shit, like
did they
that
think
shit, like
accent or was they saying you had a crazy accent?
nah. They say everywhere I go though, like, cause now like I done lived on both coasts and shit, and like you feel me, I got a lot of like I say shit like for shit show, you feel me, like the homies from Houston and shit, like I pick up on lingo and shit from like where I'm at and shit. I'm picking up on like West Coast lingo now, so
Yep.
like everywhere I go, even when I'm at the crib, motherfuckers like, bro, your accent crazy as hell, bro. So it's like but yeah, I'm cool with that though. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I lived on the same block for like 17 years.
Damn.
Like I was like, I ain't never gonna leave the north side, like for real, bro. Like I might go get a spot in a diner or some shit. You feel me? When I'm fucking
But you
fat,
all,
old, and rich and shit. But I was like, I ain't leaving the city. You feel me? I don't want nothing to do with Jersey. Like I was low key hot when my parents moved and shit. But
damn.
I ain't really had no choice. So I was like, man, fuck it. I moved out there, and yeah, bro. It was like it's good though, bro. Like it done opened my eyes because like growing up over north and shit, you got like shit. You might have some Hmong neighbors. You feel me? But besides that, it's like white and black, and then you got a couple Mexicans here and there, like in buildings and shit.
Yeah,
Randomly, yeah, sprinkled out
the
or
So
culture.
like I had like a fucked up perspective. You feel me? I'm like, we'd go to like Taco Bell over there, like by Brookdale Mall or some shit, and it'd be like some real Mexicans in there, and motherfuckers be like, man, cuz you can't even speak English, or you feel me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like you kind of have a fucked up like perspective and shit. I go out to like New Jersey, and like I'm working at a construction company, and I'm the only one who's like my first language is English. You feel me?
That's
Even like the white boys out there, they was like, I'm Polish and shit, but I ain't know no Polish. You feel me? And they was like, what the fuck wrong with you? You don't know Polish. You don't eat Polish food.
like, what are
So,
you? Like, who are you?
yeah. So like I got to be in like I got to be the minority for a little bit. You feel me? Like you was like, okay, I got to take a back seat, and then like you get to understand other people's culture and shit. My boy building like in the Bronx, like they didn't speak. Most of them didn't even speak English, bro. They was like fresh off the boat. You feel me?
Damn.
Like you know what I'm saying? Real cool people from out there. So it's like you got to go sit in line. You want to go get like a pastry or some shit at the bakery and shit. Like it's just you got to move around different. Like they don't stand in a straight line or some shit. You feel me? And like you got to move fast and like you know what I'm saying, engage with them and shit. So it's like it was like a whole different readjustment.
It's faster out there than Minnesota. The slow Minnesota life.
Mm-hmm.
Way faster.
Shit, it's faster on the East Coast than it is everywhere though, because like people on the West Coast, they kind of got like the same type of timing as we do. Like a lot of them, like
man, he's in traffic. They fucking drive, bro. Man,
yeah,
bro, I hate traffic in LA, bro. I done crashed my car like 5-6 times out there.
rear-ending or getting rear-ended, man.
Man, bro, rear ends, running into people in front of me and shit, texting, driving and shit. It's too much going on out there.
That's hot, bro.
All right, man. So
that's what's up. So you culturally, what did Moo just say? Culturally ambiguous, man. I think that's something. That's a product of Minnesota being so damn far north and us watching TV. Like shit, I see it on TV. I want to go get it. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's one of my biggest frustrations about Minnesota, bro. It's like it's warming up and shit, but it's like it's like I feel like it's high tension and shit as far as like a lot of race shit goes. You feel me? Like that was always like one of my complexes growing up, and that's one of the reasons I love LA so much and shit. Like even them, they got like hard like racial politics. You feel me? Even in like jail or whatever in the streets and shit, like doing business, they be telling you like they'll straight up tell you like, don't fuck with this race, don't fuck with that race, and the other race will tell you not to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like out here is like they'll feel that way, but they don't really say that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like it even it make it damn near even worse and shit. Cause like it'd be just like high tension. Motherfuckers ain't really like speaking on how they feel and shit until you out the room.
Exactly.
But I don't know. That's like I grew up with that, so this shit don't really like bother me and shit. It's just like I just notice it now.
Bro, it's been around us our whole man. That smile in your face, then get behind your back. It's a whole different.
Yeah, that shit real out here, bro.
And so real. So speaking of Cali, man, how'd you find yourself in California, man? How'd you get there?
So like to bring it back to the East Coast, I ain't really like it out there. And my mom and dad, like I always try to keep shit like cool with them, you feel me? Like I said, like my older sisters, they kind of ruined it for me. Like they get in a lot of trouble or whatever, you feel me, with my parents and shit. So I used to always try to be like the good kid in front of my mom and all that shit. I really want to make them proud and all that. I respect my parents. So I would hide shit from them. And like one day my mom, like I left my phone at the crib, you feel me? My mom went through my phone and all that. So like, you feel me? She just got to see, you know what I'm saying? Like everything.
Living, right?
Yeah, so that kind of like shocked her and shit. So she was like, her and my dad, they wanted me out of the house type shit. You feel me? So I'm like, man, I couldn't survive too long out there. You feel me? In the East Coast, I didn't really know too many people, and then like my people was in like Bronx and Harlem, and it's crazy out there. I was like, I couldn't see myself just staying there.
Right.
So I took it back to Minnesota, and that homie I told you about that had gone to Spring Lake Park, he was joining the Marines, and I was like, man, shit, like I might as well, you feel me, join the Marines. Fuck it, because I ain't doing shit but getting in trouble. Like, as soon as I got back to Minnesota, motherfuckers getting pulled over, get my license suspended, shit like that, you feel me? And, like, it wasn't nothing major and shit, but it was like I could just see the direction shit was going, and I ain't had no plans. So, like, motherfuckers already, like, 2 years into college and shit, you feel me?
Right.
I'm feeling like I'm falling behind, and, like, I always been, like, I picture myself, you know what I'm saying, being successful and all that, like, I knew where my peers was going and shit. Motherfuckers going in and out of jail, getting shot and shit. I'm like, man, I gotta do something. So I
Yeah.
joined the Marines.
You was
And,
at the right where you had to choose which way to go.
hell yeah, bro. Like for real, for real. Like I remember I was working I was working a little janitor job and shit in St. Paul. And like I was taking the bus from Minneapolis to St. Paul and shit. I was like, man, this shit not working out, you feel me? Like I was every single day. That's all I was thinking about, like what I'm gonna do with my life type shit. And so I joined the Marines and shit. And I got stationed out in California, it's Camp Pendleton. So like that's how I got out west and shit. I did my 4 years there and moved back to Minnesota. I was like, bro, this shit, like that's when I started wanting to do music, and like I wasn't even going that, like I wouldn't even take, like y'all didn't even hear about me. Obviously, I wasn't even going that hard. You feel me? And I was like, I had already ran into like damn near everybody you could run into, and I was like, it feel like a dead end out here as far as that shit go.
Right. Yeah. That's
The homies was in LA. I met people from LA when I was out there, like through my homies that was in the Marines and shit. So it was like I was like, man, I'm going out west. Fuck this shit.
Man.
Okay.
12 is negative 12 degrees and shit. I was like, winter finna be here in a couple months. I'm out, bro. I'm out.
There's no way I'm gonna make it a rapper out this motherfucker.
Man, it was the exact same shit though. Like I felt like I wasn't gonna make it. Period, bro. Like I had moved over south. Like I moved over south. I moved to St. Louis Park for a little bit. Like I was like damn near at a certain point. I started trying to just avoid shit. You feel me? Like
Okay.
it's a lot of shit like going on in the city. You feel me? Especially like, and I couldn't like really escape it. Even when I lived over south, I had homies like popping up at fucking midnight in my crib and shit, talking about this just happened, whoop-de whoop, you feel me? Like, and it was like, I was like, it's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
And
That's
I felt like I was getting called out there to LA and shit. I had my little GI Bill from when I was in the service and shit. You feel me? So I was like, man, I might as well go out there and go to school. I was going to school for a little bit out there for graphic design.
okay.
And that's when I found out my baby was on the way, and like my school had shut down. And then not too long after that was COVID, so it's like I low key been stuck in LA, but I ain't really missing out on shit.
Damn.
Like,
So it was an accident you landed there. Like you said, your school shut down.
yeah, it's the Institute, it's the Art Institute of California. They got like an institute in like Chicago and shit.
Damn. You was at the AI?
Yeah, bro, that shit was lit. That shit was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I loved it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I love that shit because it was like art. That was the first time, like, even when I try to apply myself, like, my parents like almost sent me like to like this disciplinary school, like, you feel me, like in like my junior year, you feel me, and I low key convinced them to let me go to Spring Lake Park, you feel me, because I was like, man, I'm finna do good, you feel me, like I'm finna like really focus and shit on the school and shit, and like it didn't matter how hard I tried, bro, like geared for that shit. You feel me? Like, and this time in like at the art institute, that was the first time where like they spoke my language. You feel me? I'm drawing for homework and shit for the first time. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was cool ass experience. I would have graduated. I would have graduated for sure. Like, I would
Yeah.
have had my bachelor's and shit. But
So COVID fucked it all up.
shit, it like I feel like I just got like that's where God was like he was just telling me like I didn't really like I wasn't about to pursue like a career and that shit anyways. You feel me? So like that
You
really made me focus. Like
ex.
it was like COVID, my baby, the school got shut down. I'm meeting more people. I was getting better at this music shit. So I was like, man, fuck it, bro. Like I'm just finna go all in. You feel me? So that's really been like pushing me just to like, you know what I'm saying, just focus on my music and shit. But yeah, it was cool going to school out there. But
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think I'm probably done with school unless like I get older and I'm like, man, I wanna, you know what I'm saying, double back or some shit.
Man, the way this project sounding, bro, you gonna be a popping ass rapper, bro. You keep going this route.
Yeah, LA, bro, like that shit crazy, bro. Like all I do is flourish out there, bro. Like you feel me? Like it just like it caters to me, you feel me? Like I just like I keep getting green lights and that's like enabling me to like develop as an artist. You feel me? Like just picking up on like how they move out there and
Mm-hmm.
shit like that. I don't watch like 3 or 4 artists like blow up in my face. Like that shit like just like that shit crazy. Like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? They got a whole blueprint, bro. Like you be over there like you could be. I hang out like I'll be over there in the Watts and shit. You feel me? It ain't shit going on. I'm over on 91st on the east side type shit.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers like right there got like endless stories, bro. Like Spider Loc used to live at that house right there. You feel me? J Rock used to come over here. Fucking, we know the game by his first name and shit. And like I hear all these stories and like I was starting to realize like these fools like they got the blueprint. They went to school with Carucci. You feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
like
They got it. They know what to do. They just don't really
yeah.
realize it.
Oh yeah, they don't, man, they don't take advantage of their shit, bro. Like I
Man,
ain't gonna lie, like it's like New York, you feel me? Like they got so many motherfucking like plugs, like I'm talking about from
right?
any type of plug, bro. Like but I think the most important part is like they understand this shit. So
Yep.
it's like in turn that make them like real supportive, like when they see people like trying to like achieve something. Is like I'll be getting fueled. I get a lot of support, you feel me? Motherfuckers like Cali was like the first people that was reposting my music. Like no cap. Like I get like the way y'all do. There's like 2 or 3 Instagram pages and shit in LA. Like they just automatically like just post my shit. You feel me? And
Damn.
like they be having traction and shit too.
Yeah, bro. See, that mean you getting your feet into that LA scene, bro.
But like
All the time.
this,
If we was in New York, if a lot of artists was in New York or in Cali right now, they'll be on. But the way Minnesota's set up, it's like you gotta kind of like grow with the scene right now.
Yeah, it's
like,
not. We're not set up for people to blow up.
Yeah,
we don't have anything.
exactly.
like it ain't too far away though. Like
Yeah,
I said, I was saying like it's like we got like people like y'all, bro. Like that shit, literally like what we've been needing this whole time. So like, it ain't gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it could. I can't say that. 'Cause, like we at the point now, like
happen.
where if we do get the right look and shit, I feel like if one person blow up right here, I can name like 5, 6 people that got potential to be like, you feel me, up there. They make quality music just like any other place. You feel me? But yeah, it's like that's what I'm trying to bring back. Like I try to be like overly supportive now. You feel me? Like my like you feel me?
Everywhere, bro. I be
You definitely hold yourself.
Like co-artists and shit, like other artists in the city. I'll be trying to repost some of the shit because like you got like real live like real enemies and shit in LA. Like motherfuckers like really supposed to be killing each other, but like they'll set not all of them, but like some of them, a lot of them, they'll set that shit to the side for the sake of like they approach this shit like business. Like
exactly that
we
money.
can really change our lives. Like this ain't no fucking like highs versus lows shit. Fuck all that shit. You feel me? That's why me and Sally like clicked the way that we did, bro. Cause like he was like one of the rare people out here. He just like he understood that, and it'd be like real smoke around him and shit. And like motherfuckers like, man, fuck all that shit, bro. Like we we not even on that. You feel me? It can get like that, but like motherfuckers like really like trying to do something. You feel
Man,
me?
peace to Sally, man. We see that was hands. That was your right hand. Y'all,
Yeah, bro. That
it's
shit fucked up, man. Long live Sally, bro. He was a different breed, bro. Like we was doing a lot for each other. Everybody keep telling me like, oh Blaze, like bro, like thank you for doing what you did for Sally, and like you wouldn't even know like all the shit that he did for me. You feel me? Like we would like exchange each other's resources and shit. Like I'm not from the Lows, you feel me? So like on that side and shit, it's always been politics behind me. Like who is Cuz? Ooh, you feel me? And like bro would like
Where was
put all that shit to rest. You feel me? Like
Sally was close.
huh?
what part of the Lows was he from?
I mean, shit. He didn't bang the Lows, you feel me? But like he was from over there and shit. He
Okay.
stayed all over.
Okay.
He stayed over south at one point too. But like that's where he was at. You feel me? That's where his family be at and all that.
Okay.
All up and down the north side and shit. But yeah,
He
bro. Like
had your back.
yeah, if I didn't know a person, he knew the person. If he didn't know the person, I knew the person and shit. I got A over here and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Shout out to homie.
yeah. He trying to show off his little Gucci and all that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, he finna be over here for the show and shit.
yeah, yo, a legend, man. He don't even know it yet, man. He helped shape the culture.
Nah, for real, yeah, bro. Like he one of the people like that's low key like he don't get me wrong, he got some crazy ass work. You feel me? His work is crazy.
For
But
sure.
like,
Ayo since 2015, bro. He know.
oh yeah,
Ayo, no, I've been posting it since 2015, 16.
yeah, bro. Like and he one of the people I love working with because he understands like how this shit work. Like I don't know how the fuck he understands. Y'all have to ask him that, but like he like one of the rare people in Minnesota. I'm like, oh shit, like he get it. He bought his work. He not gonna have you waiting like a month for your video. You feel me? He's not gonna try to charge you like fucking crazy ass prices and shit. You feel me? You don't have to pay. You feel me? But like,
Gotta pay for the work.
he makes it like that's one of my big frustrations with music scene in Minnesota. Like, you'll have like an artist or a videographer or an engineer or some shit, and they work with like a fucking, you feel me, Waka Flocka in like 2016 or some shit. How they wanted, and because of that, or FBG Duck recorded at their studio, and because of that, they want to charge you $75 an hour without an engineer. Like,
Crazy, right?
I'll be like, bro, like you feel in LA, bro, like my engineer, he just I don't know if y'all heard of the rapper Kasky. He like some
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he produced like half his album, engineered the whole thing, mixed and mastered it. And that album was like #1 on the Billboard for like a week, you feel me? And that fool charged me like $50 like an hour, you feel me? And like he don't look at his phone. He don't like, you feel me, like be disrespectful or like, you feel me, like ignore shit that I say, you feel me? Like boom, you feel me? Like
He on
because
business.
yeah, bro, like you feel me? And like he know like what this shit do, you feel me? Like they see the blueprint and all that. So like that's the type of shit I'm trying to bring back, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I direct as much as I can people to AO and shit like that, you feel me? Or like other people like Nightfall,
Yeah.
Flamingo, you feel me? It's certain people out here. It's a lot of people and shit.
Shout out to all the videographers, man.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. Speaking of which, let's jump into the music since you. So with this bankroll too, man. So did you have Kasky do any of the work behind them 8 songs?
Nah, I don't know, bro. I never even met him. I seen him a bunch of shit, but like, nah, that shit was solely produced by Minnesota producers. I got
Okay.
Yes, sir.
yeah, 6 of them. I did that intentionally. Like I had like a gang of some hot shit that I could have like put on there, but like after a while, when I was like going through the tape, I started noticing I was like the cohesive ones, like they sounded like they was from Minnesota. Like you feel me? So I was
Yeah,
like,
you got your own sound, bro. Like you
yeah,
should. Like I love your sound, bro. It's new. Like it's nothing that it's fresh. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And to
Yeah.
be from Minnesota, that's what we need. We need people with their own sounds pushing through this shit, through the scene, man. So that's why I definitely found your sound. And he
that's
go ahead.
that's
Go.
what that's what I've been telling. Like I've been telling my producers and shit. Like I'm trying to develop like Minnesota sound. I think like Smoky Visions, Kush 2 Time, like that motherfuckers, like I don't know if they even notice it shit, but like they really developing like a Minnesota sound on the beat side, cause like
I tell them.
I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of people is like a lot of people like don't be supportive of like North Side especially, you feel me? Cause like we tend to sound like we from like Chicago, you feel me?
Right.
And like I ain't gonna lie, bro, like I don't like sounding like other cities, but like if you grew up over north and shit, you feel me? Like guaranteed like over half your friends is really from Chicago, you feel me? Like
Right.
really be up there every summer. We got Chicago gangs. We dress like Chicago. We go to Chicago, and you feel me,
We
in the
go.
summer. You feel me? So like to like act like that ain't gonna be like a huge part of like us. You feel me? With like that's a part of us, like for
And
real.
that's trying to put, and when I be posting like those type of drill songs, I'll be like, that's what's happening though in the city. That's
Oh,
the influence from, you know what I'm saying, from those.
if you spend time over north, bro, you done heard the symphony playing in the background. You know what I mean? Like that shit, it's cracking. You feel me? Like I used to go out to like when I was going to school in Spring Lake Park, bro. Like I would know, like motherfuckers would tell me that there's not even a hood in Minnesota, bro. Like, and I just had to wait fucking an hour for fucking SWAT to get off my fucking block the day before and shit, so I could go back inside the house. You feel me? Like, and so it was like, so that's like, I don't know. It might take a while for like Minnesota to start like actually like accepting the fact that it's like that. You feel me? Like motherfuckers like, I don't know
I
that
don't know if
down.
you know the Brooklyn Park boys, boy, they got Brooklyn Park fire right now. Like all we like, damn, you know,
Yeah.
Park always, you know, when you from here, you know Brooklyn Park always been like the suburbs, but now that shit is on fire, bro. Like
Shit, they still to this day, they when motherfuckers like in Minneapolis and shit, the 50s is a suburb. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So to see like, but I ain't gonna lie, that shit when I was living over there, like, cause Brooklyn Center is like attached to the north side, like in between Highway 100 and there's like a patch of Brooklyn Center that's like on this side of the highway.
Yep.
You feel me? So like it was always like you go to the gas station up there in Brooklyn Center and shit, like it's
The
damn
SA right on
thing, but
51st.
like yeah, that shit done extended and shit. I stayed the night over there in Brooklyn Park
bro,
and shit.
that shit is wild, bro. Them switches, all that shit. These niggas out here doing crazy shit, bro. But that's what comes with the city growing, with the entertainment growing, with the music growing. It comes violence with that too.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that shit been around, bro. Like, I be trying to tell motherfuckers, a lot of people, like, they're like, bro, it's getting crazy in the city, which it is, but, like,
It
man,
been crazy, right?
yeah, if you grew up over there, bro, it's been crazy, bro. Like, if you, like, you gonna have a basketball, like, your fucking basketball coach probably got shot at some point or something. Like, it's, like, for real, bro, like, that's just how it is, you feel me? Like, almost all my friends, except for, like, one of my friends, like, that I grew up around my block, they was all getting into gangbanging at like 14, you feel me?
Yep.
Young age, that's like what it's like, you feel me? But like a lot of like the surrounding cities and shit don't understand us, so like it might come off as like, oh, they trying to be like Chicago or they trying to be like from Detroit, but like a person like me, I'd have grew up wanting to like buy buffs and shit, or like you feel me, like get
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? That's a heavy influence for me. My family really from Michigan and Detroit, so it's like I always like, you know what I'm saying? That's been a heavy influence. So like to ignore that,
Mm-hmm.
like that'd be foolish. But like that shit part of us, you feel me? But
Yeah. Yep. We a
so
big melting pot.
yeah, that shit for sure a heavy influence in my sound and shit. But like my main focus with the music is like I want to establish like or help establish a Minnesota sound. So that's why like a lot of times like yeah, it'll be like if we freestyle and shit, I might start sounding like or like putting shit together. I might automatically reach toward like Chicago influence or Detroit influence, but I always like try to like, all right, let me change it up. You feel me? Or feel me? Like let me put my own sound to it, because I ain't never want to sound like nobody else. I already got like a disadvantage being like a white rapper, so I'm like, I don't want to come off as like, you feel me? Like sounding like I'm trying to bite nobody. So over the years, yeah, I definitely like, I can't think of like nobody I sound like. Like
No, that's very true, bro. I was saying before we got on the interview, bro, I was listening through this real quick, I'm like, even listening to your previous music, I'm like, this one I could tell you really focused on the sound and you really tried to stretch out your vocals and melodies and stuff like that. I almost wanted to say this was like trap country, you feel me? Like, I damn near wanted to say
I
that.
ain't gonna
Like,
lie, bro. Like, yeah, like, that's crazy because I never grew up listening to the country, but, like, I do got, like, even now, some motherfucker, like, throw on some fucking country music and shit. Like, I do, like, I like soulful music, you feel me? Like, my baby in the car, we gonna, like, throw on, like, oldies, you feel me? Like, she gonna be listening, like, I don't know, fucking Bill Witherspoon, you feel me? Somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I grew up in the church. Like, my dad was a pastor over South. So,
really?
like,
Okay.
yeah, like, so, like, my mom played piano. And, she was a piano teacher and shit. She never worked a job, but, like, she had people come over. She'd teach them how to play piano. I got 3 sisters. They all play piano. So, like, I wake up to piano. I go to sleep to the piano. I'm going to church, like, twice a week and shit. So it was like, and they singing, you know what I'm saying, like the old school hymns and shit. They didn't have like no drums in that church. So like, and my dad liked to sing throughout the day. He might sing like Johnny Cash or, you know what I'm saying, like, or like one of his spiritual songs or whatever. So like all that, yeah, that's definitely like always been a part of me. Like when I came in, I was like, fuck singing and all that shit. But like I done got like, that was like low key, like I had like a chip on my shoulder, you feel me? And like it was hard to like damn near just be myself. Like I had to be just like tough as hell for everybody. Like that was like part of my complex growing up. Is like you go to the basketball court and shit, and like I don't like hold this shit to heart, but it's like you feel me. It's just something you had to deal with. I'm getting called snowflake, white chalk, like Eminem, like all that. Slim Shady, you feel me? Like so, like to counter that, like a motherfucker, like so I don't get picked on or motherfuckers try to rob me. I'm acting hard as hell. You feel me? So like in the beginning of my music, it was like the same complex. I was like, I just got to be tough as shit. You feel me? And like, as I got more comfortable with this shit, I'm growing up like as a man and shit too. Like, I'm understanding. I'm like, bro, like fuck all that tough shit. Like, you feel me? I'm just gonna come how I come, which like, it led to me like, you feel me? Just like getting into like singing type vibes. You had artists like Young Thug is one of my favorite rappers and shit. Future, I don't know if y'all heard like '03 Greedo.
Yep. I get that kind of. Bro. Whatever your influence is, you put it all into one, and your sound is just unique, bro. Like you took all your influences and it sound like you just put it all in one, bro. And we got Paul Blaze, bro. That's what we got on this project. we was talking about the 8 songs. We thought that was perfect, man. What made you do only 8 songs? We thought like for the time it is right now in the music industry, in the music scene, we think 8 songs is perfect. So what made you do 8 songs, bro?
Like, I don't know, I'm a fan, so like I do a lot of the observation and shit. You feel me? Like see how like the current. I want to be current. You feel me? I want motherfuckers like I want to fit in like with the top. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like I low key noticed that, but like it was like I kind of went along with like the vibe to it. Like it was giving me like an LP type vibe. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it was like real like Mercedes Benz type music. You feel me? You driving and shit, listening to some shit. So like I want people to like hear everything I got. So I wasn't doing like when I started out, I was doing 2 verses, 3 hooks at least. Like I was having three 30-minute songs at the shortest and shit. But like now artists is having like minute and a half type songs. So like it was cool because at the same time I'm like, bro, I'm doing so much work and shit. I done dropped like in the last year, I done dropped like this is my 3rd tape I've dropped. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
you've been
like,
working, bro.
So I was like, man, I don't want to put out 14 full ass songs too at the same time. I don't want to put out all that music, bro, and like nobody even hear this shit. Cause I even catch my close friends that really support my music, and we might be in a whip, and I might play some of my shit from like the last mixtape, and they're like, bro, this shit go hard. You feel me? Like I didn't even get to this motherfucker. And I'm like, I'm damn near dropping too much music. So this one, I was like, man, let me keep it like short, but I want motherfuckers to be able to like listen to this shit in one car ride. You feel me?
And feel that shit too. You definitely made sure we felt every song too.
Yeah. I lit a blunt and I was smoking. By the time my blunt was finished, so was the tape. You feel me? And that's not quick. The blunt kept going out. I'm sitting there. So far, I'm listening to Savages. I'm listening to 6-4 and On the Low and shit like that. I ran them back a few times because them was my 3 favorite songs off the project.
Yeah, and that's about the same with me as well, bro. We thought on the low.
Yeah, On the Low with HBK Guapo.
That's probably like our favorite song, bro. That's probably like the favorite one right there for me.
Yeah.
Y'all spazzed on that, man. So tell me where your mind was at when you made that.
Damn, On the Low, shit. Where I was at, man, fucking. I'm trying to remember, like, cause all these songs and shit, bro. Like all these songs, like they be coming from like certain shit. On the Low specifically, like, that was one of the first ones I did from tape.
Okay,
like,
with
I have been like,
what?
Yeah, a lot of these like came from a place of like you feel me, like pain and like trying to stay motivated and shit. Cause like I've been going through this custody case. You feel me?
Okay.
And like that's like being in the Marines and shit, right? Like I lost way more homies like since I got out. I don't know if y'all like seen anything about veterans and shit, but like the suicide rate is wild, bro. And then you got like homies that like, you feel me, like a lot of us like we don't really like regard life like that. You feel me? We don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I've been, until I had my baby, I was like, if I die today, like it's cool. You feel me? I've seen the whole world. Like it's whatever. You feel me? Like I'm ready for that.
The Marines put you in that type of mindset?
Like they put me all the way there. Yeah. Like I feel like growing up, like damn near like you damn near be like more of a celebrity if you damn near get killed. Like I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? Like
yeah. In our culture and growing up where we come from, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You get celebrated when you dead more than when you alive, and that shit's fucked up. We gotta change that, man.
Man, bro, for real, bro. So yeah, I was in like low key a dark like mental spot like the last couple years and shit. And like my baby like has been like, she just like, as soon as I held my baby, bro, like the moment like I cut her umbilical cord and everything, it was like I wasn't even sure if it was mine at first, you feel me? And then I seen her come out, because like my baby, like she like damn near same skin tone as me and shit, you feel me?
Everything.
But, like, yeah, when I seen her, I was like, that's like, I knew it, you feel me? Even before I had the DNA test.
All that.
That shit just like changed my whole perspective on life, bro. Like I said that in one of the songs, like I was like, I gotta be here till I'm about 80. Gotta make sure my grandkids got everything they need. You feel me? Like,
facts.
like I got a real like purpose behind this shit now. You feel me? So like I was like, I've been in a transition like state of mind and shit, like, and Bankroll was like the perfect opportunity to like let a lot of that shit out. You feel me?
Man, you definitely did, bro.
Yeah, you so stepped on them, man. I definitely felt the pain and the emotion in every song. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
I'm a producer and engineer too, so I hear everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I hear everything. So that's why I was gonna ask, where did you end up recording most of this project at?
Shit, I recorded some of it like at homie spots, and then I take the files and shit. Or I recorded like probably like half of this shit. Like I recorded out here at Winterland Studios.
Winterland, okay.
Yeah, I fuck with them the long way. I can't believe they just shut down. But
what? I didn't hear that. What?
Yeah, bro, it's over with over there. I don't know what exactly happened and shit, but like I love that studio, bro.
We gotta keep our studios up around this bitch, man.
But that studio was way out the way though. That was the only thing that killed Winterland.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I love that, bro. Like I could like be all the way like comfortable and shit. We don't
I feel that.
You feel me? Like they got like 2 locked doors and shit. I'm cool, and I get to be my artist zone, because like a lot of this shit, like I'll be recording like over north and shit, or you feel me? Like you like
in the trenches.
Yeah, motherfucker. Like
you get
boom, like depending on what songs, you might actually get way better energy. You feel me? Like
that's
some of the shit. Like me and Sally done knocked some shit out there. Like just, you feel me? Like that's where I need to be recording them songs, like to get some shit out. But like yeah, I don't know, bro. Like Winterland was cool. You feel me? I like being in like big studios and shit like that. And this one gave me like this whole project is like a studio vibe. You feel me?
Yeah.
sound like he was recording in a big studio.
Bro, this is a really professional sounding project. You feel me? Like,
Man,
me
bro,
and you.
I
Go ahead.
appreciate that so much, bro, because, like, that's, like, always been my goal is, like, to sound like, you feel me? If you listen to this shit on Spotify and this shit skip from Drake to me, like, you're not going to be like, oh, this is, like, somebody, you feel me, recording in their basement and shit. So,
Yeah,
like,
Right.
yeah.
it took me a long time to find, like,
Yeah.
engineers that, like, I find a good-ass engineer, but they might charge too much.
Yep.
Me, because I'm doing this shit all out of pocket, you feel me? Or, like, or you find an engineer, like, you feel me? They got good equipment and shit, but, like, they vibe be off.
Yeah.
Like that. And, like, all that, like, that's, like, people think that shit irrelevant. That shit, like, plays such a
All
huge
that
part.
shit matters, man.
And my music come out way different. Like, I just went to the homie shit. Like, I love bro and all that. You feel me? And he do his shit, but, like, bro at the homie and shit over there with him. So, like, them, it's 2 a.m. They smoking, getting tired, or, like, showing each other Instagram videos. And I'm like, run that shit back real quick. Bro, run that back. Hey, bro, run that shit back. You feel me? And, like, that just threw my whole little, I was just in, like, a pocket where my vibe was, like, so now I don't even feel like doing the verse, you feel me? Like,
Yep.
like,
I already
so,
know, bro.
Man.
You definitely
yeah, bro,
gotta find
like,
that perfect team, bro, when you making this type of music.
yeah,
Definitely. That matters.
yeah, I feel like that'd probably be the most important part for me, like, to get that sound was finding the right fit for me.
Yeah. Man, you and Selly, man, y'all vibe together was crazy, and I love what y'all did on that song, bro. Like y'all, man, to y'all together, bro. That was a crazy combination, man. Do you
I
got
was mad as hell when we
Yeah,
recorded that
man.
song.
Do you feel like you grieved? Like, do you feel like you in a good spot now? Like, or do you feel like you still got a lot of grieving to do?
Nah, bro, like, so I have full custody for the last 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And this fucked up as whatever they call it, justice system, you feel me? They ended up giving my BM, like, they gave her back 50-50, and then they accepted her request to move out to Tennessee.
Oh
So,
wow.
yeah, that was, like, within the last, like, it ain't even been a month. And,
Damn,
like,
so you
I
still
just,
going through shit.
bro, like, I ain't even noticed, bro. Like, I lost another one of my real close homies, Money Game Vontae. He from Chicago. Y'all might have seen it.
Yep,
Went,
I
like,
seen
super
that
viral.
shit. Yep, I
But,
seen that shit. And y'all did a song together, right?
yeah, I
Yeah, I
lost,
posted
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah, we did it all. We got a lot of music and shit. And, as a matter of fact, we got another one coming out because he sent me a feature and shit, like, the week that he got killed and shit. I still ain't got to it, but,
And the Bronx
yeah,
shit
bro, like,
before his change.
me and Shelly and shit, bro, like, it hit me, like, super hard the other week and shit. I'm coming out of court because, like, I had my baby for the last 3 months. Like, I'm talking about every single day and night. Like, I had to work. Like, I wasn't getting her social security number and her shit like that. So, like, I couldn't bring her to a daycare. You feel me? I
Oh,
was literally, like, 3 months, bro. Every single, like, I don't got family out there. Like, everywhere I went, bro, like, my baby was right up under me, bro. You feel me?
dang.
So, like, I went, like, 3 months, damn near, like, all that shit was, like, blocked out. You feel me? Like, Sally passed, like, damn near, like, a couple weeks before I got full custody. So when that happened, like, that, like, damn near was like a canopy for me. I had my little baby
So you
grabbing
couldn't
my
even really,
face.
yeah.
My baby kissing me every day, all day. I haven't had no love like that in my life. Like I never felt no love like that. So, like, when I had her, like, it blocked out, like, a lot of shit. So
Yeah, it kept you kind of like
I came,
good.
I came out of court, bro. Like just broke down. You feel me? Like, it's like my whole world got torn apart, and that shit brings up, like, a lot of, like, that, like, one of the first time I was, like, you feel me, allowed myself to grieve and shit for a couple of days.
Okay.
Feel me? Just like, man, bro. Like, but, like, it still hit me. Like, right now, like, it'll be a random day where I'll be driving in the car and that shit just smack the fuck out of me.
Man,
You know what I
bro.
mean? But
Yeah,
like,
man. I don't know if you realized we just lost a great friend of ours, a writer for the
I seen it.
Yeah, so I kind of know what you mean, man, by how it just hit you randomly. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was driving the other day, it just smacked me random. You know what I'm saying? You just missed that person. You go from
Man,
being with them every day, you know what I'm saying, or seeing them frequently to they not there no more at all. So I
but,
get your
like,
pain, bro.
I noticed that was one of your homies that, like, you actually was, like, you was working with, right?
Yeah, bro, that
So
was like
like
my little brother.
I done lost a lot of homies and shit. Even like this year, bro. Like it's been just crazy ass
This
year.
year been
Like
crazy.
Man,
it's like a lot of homies. But like it's crazy, bro. Like when you lose somebody like that, like Selly, bro. Like
yeah,
we was getting money together. We everything, bro. We talk on the phone 3-4 times a day when I'm in LA and shit.
man,
We talking about everything, bro. Like, and he literally like reminded me, like, hey, fo, you gotta do this. Did you get this song sent to that engineer? Did you?
yeah,
And it's like when you lose that, bro. Like I've been like, I'm so thankful I got my baby, bro. I know that God gave me that for a reason, because I would have just been another one of the statistics, like a motherfucker.
man, bro,
I would have OD'd. I would have got into a police or like some shit.
something,
Like, you feel me? Like I never had this much pressure in my life. You feel me? So it's like it's crazy losing friends like that, bro. Like 2 years ago, I lost one of my best friends to he had ran into fentanyl, and like he was just a big
man,
supporter. He was like one of my biggest supporters and shit. Uh, less than a year after that was my homie J Rock. He was managing me. He got killed. Uh, then
man,
it was Selly, and then Money Gang Vontae, and like every single one of these people was like people that like my manager, he could go to the studio with me and shit. He was like, he damn near the reason that Bankroll sound the way it do, because like that's when I started like he caught me in the stew like singing some shit. You feel me? I was like, woo, you feel me? And like the homies always be like laughing shit. You feel me? Or he's like, cuz that shit sound good, bro. Like keep doing that. You feel me? Like nah, do it again. Try it again. Woo. You feel me? And like he was one of them people that pushed me to develop. You feel me? And grow and shit.
man.
So yeah, bro, that shit like that's low key like a lot of the reason you get them vibes and shit on Bankroll 2 and shit. It was just like, man, losing all that, but at the same time, I got shit to live for, you feel me? Like my baby. We got shit rolling, so like I'm also using that as motivation, bro. Like Sally got me going crazy right now in the stew. Like I'm letting it all out, you feel me? Like I feel like a deeper sense of responsibility towards like the homies and shit. Like I can't.
Yeah.
So
It definitely comes out in this project, bro. Like, and I know you got a lot of emotional motivation behind it and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I think you found a new level of your sound,
Man,
and I think you should, you know, like you just said, to keep the homies' names going on, I think you should keep on running with that sound, keep on developing it, because this Bankroll project honestly sound like a new beginning, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
yeah,
like a new start for you, bro.
You
yeah,
know,
no
like you
cap.
really do. Like a whole nother level of professionalism. You know, I don't listen to your music before, like the Tory V joint you got with him, and you know what I'm saying.
Shout
There's a
out
notice.
Tory V.
Yeah, shout out him. There's a lot of it's developed. It's a developed sound you got right there. So and
Mm-hmm.
now you got a foundation. Just keep on up with it, man.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, bro. It's like, you feel me, finding that motivation to hustle, real shit, bro. Like
Yes, sir.
that's why like a lot of the homies and shit killed themselves and coming out of that's damn near every month. I'll get a call like, hey, bro, you remember so and so from Bravo Company? He just killed himself, and it's like
Man,
a lot of that come from not having purpose and shit. And like praise be to
Purpose.
God, because like I got a lot of purpose right now. So like it's good. It's like, yeah, as much as that shit hurt, it's like I'm also like, you damn near gotta be thankful for that shit, because like without that shit, like a motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying, or not thankful, I say like you just got to take advantage of like
yeah, because
the
you know
cards you
these
dealt.
people died for, you know what I'm saying, this shit that you doing. So you gotta live, you gotta keep going for them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
respect
saying?
that,
They wouldn't
honor
want you to
honor that.
stop.
Yeah, my next tape is like, it's a whole different vibe. Like, so you gonna get like the other side of releasing shit. You feel me? It's called Blueprint. I already got like 16 songs like ready for that bitch. Like
Let's do
I'm
it.
like going crazy. I got like artists like, I'm trying to keep it mostly like Minnesota based. Like if they not from Minnesota, they gonna have a blue check and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's what I like to hear. If they not
yeah,
from
bro. Like
Minnesota, then they got a blue check. Shit, I'm only fucking with Minnesota artists. Y'all hear that? That's how you
nah.
supposed to
Don't
do
get
it.
me wrong. I fuck with surrounding cities and shit. But like
Fact.
we keeping this shit in house the same way that like Detroit or Chicago gonna approach this shit. That's how we
Exactly.
doing it. You feel me? Like like I'm tired of people sleeping on Minnesota, bro. We got a lot of heat, like a lot of like good people up here. It's really, you know what I'm saying? It's a dope ass place. You can come out here for vacation and shit. You can go to like, I don't know. I love coming to Minnesota, bro. Like now that like my main place of residence, I love coming here for like I never realized how good our food is. You feel me? Shit fire, bro. I love hitting A&J's on the south side. Fucking JJ's, like the food, it's not the same as shit like
especially
back there.
compared to LA. We killing LA.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's how I feel. I feel that way. The homies be
I
telling me
know
I'm
we
tripping,
are.
but
We
like,
killing LA.
you have a cheeseburger out here. You have a cheeseburger out here.
Way
that
better.
Motherfucker, like, that beef probably came from a fucking grass-fed field not too far from here. The bun came from some, you feel me, some farmer in Wisconsin and shit. Like, this shit fire. I love
exactly. Shit made with love.
I like the environment and shit. The air is cleaner out here. So yeah, I'm trying to put on for Minnesota. Period. Like, yeah, I did that too. Bankroll. Yeah, like I said, the only 3 engineers, the main producer, his name Avery Versace. He
he on here. I just pinned his comment.
Yeah, he said fat sales over. You tripping? But yeah, bro, fucking yeah, Avery. He cold as fuck. He gonna be like, he like the youngest producer I fuck with and shit. He just turned 21.
He from here?
Yeah. He from the north side. He from like 40th and like Fremont or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Avery. Like this shit sounds so cohesive. You feel me? Motherfuckers grew up.
He said fat sales over hooks. Them is 2 different situations.
Yeah. That's why I said he tweaking, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but shout out to both though. Fat Sal's inspired, man. Get you a bomb sandwich at midnight, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Avery, he cold, bro. Like him, Smokey, like, bro, there's so many cold ass producers. So yeah, I'm trying to keep this shit in house as much as I can. And yeah, bro. Like I don't know. I'm just trying to work with more artists out here too. Like I'm not in all the city politics and shit. You feel me? So as long as like don't got nothing like no real smoke like with my people directly and shit. Like we not worried about none of that shit. Motherfuckers really trying to get in the stew. You feel me? I've been doing it. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'll do it the rest of this trip too. I've been said I'm charging back for features and shit, but like I'll do it the rest of this trip and shit while I'm here. Like I just doing it like the whole last year doing features for free, and like I don't really like. I mean, my name ain't that big to where like if you get me on the track and shit, shit gonna blow up. But like I've been putting a lot of work into this shit and like developing like a real like sound and a little buzz and shit.
Yeah, but, you like, on your way, bro.
Yeah, my that's one of the things I got from LA. Like I done got features from like artists like Trilliano. He from LA and he popping and shit. And bro gave that shit to me off the strength.
Yeah. And you got that vibe, that real nigga vibe, bro. Niggas respect that shit over money.
Yeah. So like I'm trying to be on the same shit, bro. Everything Minnesota is a green light for me. You feel me?
That's what's up, bro.
God, man.
So yeah, man.
What can we expect next? My bad. I didn't cut you. So what you got planned next for the Bankroll 2, man? Is this just a get your emotions out type of thing, or you gonna be dropping videos for it, some promotion? What we doing?
Man, I just started the video for Sixfold. I shot like the first half. We passed out like I had like a pound of like some Reggie and shit. You feel me? So I walked around Skid Row like we just handed shit out. You feel me? I live right off Skid Row. And, like, that's a daily reminder. I ended up at that building. You feel me? I probably want to told you all this, like, but like you feel me? I'm comfortable to expose it. I went like I was homeless and shit out there in LA for a little bit. So like I ended up in like a homeless program, and I stayed in the shelter and shit. And then they put me in a building and shit over by Skid Row, and it's everybody in my building and shit is off programs and shit, and it's like a daily reminder, like
we don't know what happened.
Man, Instagram be hating, bro. Goddamn, hour limits and shit, man.
Instagram on that hating
shit, man. Just run that game back for the viewers real quick, man. We just gonna cap this shit out. And I know
yeah. As far as like promotion wise and shit, like that's how I'm gonna get the shit out as far as like being able to qualify for promotion and all that. We ain't gonna have no guns in the shit like that, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yep.
gotta stick to these little internet guidelines and shit. You feel me? But it is
Yep.
what it
That's
is.
the
Like,
age we in, man. That's the age we in.
yeah, or you gotta have a bag, because I be seeing these fools like Fredo Bangs and shit. Like it'll be a sponsored shit, like, and they talking about dropping names and they got AKs in their videos and shit. But like, I think
Tripping.
you gotta have like it's some shit to it. You feel me? I'll figure it out.
You
But
gotta
like,
have a certain professionalism to this shit.
yeah,
Like,
but it's all good though. Like I be following the energy and shit, or like where I feel like I'm getting pushed to. And I got a daughter right now, anyways. It's like I just hit 30. You feel me? Like a motherfucker. Like I don't know. Like I love my city, bro. Like a lot of the shit that I be seeing and shit that's going around, like that shit hurt to see. You feel me? I love it too. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I always love action, or like, you know what I'm saying?
it's where we come from, man. It's the
Yeah.
trenches, man. It's the
But
shit that go on in the trenches. It sucks. It's
if I
fucked up.
can have anything to do with it, I want something to do with like pointing motherfuckers in the right direction and shit. You feel me?
There we
Facts.
go. To
So
get some
like,
money, you know what I'm saying? Build a life for yourself. Get some money. Get your family straight.
yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying? That's where you should push motherfuckers to.
any upcoming artists, anybody period, any artist in the city that's really trying to work, like, and you want like any type of insight, you need a videographer when you in LA, you need a spot to record in the city here, whatever, you feel me? Like I'm all about like pointing motherfuckers in the right direction and shit. Cause like coming up, bro, like, bro, I didn't like message motherfuckers on Twitter, message them on Facebook, I'll go to like a sneaker convention where the DJ is spinning and shit, leave a mixtape with them, never like get looks and shit, you feel me? All that shit, you feel me? Like and like I just always got like a cold ass shoulder in the city, you feel me? Like so like one of the ways to like break that shit down, like, you feel me? I got damn near every resource you fucking need and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you can
So holler at Blizzy.
Holler
at Blizzy for the resources.
Yeah, bro. We got some shit on the way too, bro. I really want everybody to listen to Bankroll, but just stay tuned, bro. Like I'm saying, like this next project even gonna be. I already got a song with Lex Luger. You feel me?
Okay.
That's hard.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
hard.
I call his bluff and shit. He was on an interview talking about he want to work with like artists that ain't really known and shit. You feel me? I slid in on his DM as I was watching the interview. He responded before that bitch was over.
Wow,
That's what's up.
What's up, man. Hey, Luger fuck with Minnesota, bro.
He do. He got to take with Taylor J a full project with Taylor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah,
like,
a full project with bro.
That shit crazy me how I don't even know that shit.
But you know what I said though? Like, remember I said the city, you got to grow with the city. So back when he did drop the project, we wasn't there yet. We wasn't ready for it. It was like
way too ahead of his time.
He was ahead of his time at the time. So, you know what I'm saying? When people go back in his catalog, they gonna be like, damn, this nigga legit. This nigga really got, yeah.
Taylor got a tape with Lex Luger and a song with Gucci. I don't think you can do much more than that. You know,
Just was ahead of his time, bro. The city was
Minnesota really tapped in. I don't know if y'all know who Money Mouse is. He was signed to Brick Squad, but like,
that's a
Money Mouse BSM.
bro. He's St. Paul, bro. He from St. Paul.
That fool brought me to like put me in a studio with eardrummers. We pulled up to Mike Will Made's house and had a conversation with him.
Did you see Fool out there?
DJ Fool?
Yeah, bro. Like I met him at the same time I met Mike Will and shit. Like,
yeah, that's family.
He's like, oh, he's from Minneapolis. I'm like, and then we locked in and shit. I think he even hopped on his live and shit. But
yeah, he be on. Yeah, that's family.
Yeah, bro. He good people, bro. Like that was I was trying to get acceptance from like artists out here, or producers out here and shit, and like we get the cold shoulder. I go out to LA and like it's a motherfucker on eardrummers, like
open
arms.
I'll
fuck with you. I'll fuck you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
It's really don't get artists out here, bro. Like I see a lot of them get frustrated and shit. Like this shit changing right now, bro. Like, and it's not like that everywhere you go, bro. Like these fools, like I just met like Bootleg Kev in the studio. He was like, "You ever met Wiz Khalifa?" I just interviewed him. You wanna? I introduce you right now. We go outside. Wiz Khalifa standing right
You
outside.
feel me?
That's hard.
That's
bro.
how it's supposed to go, bro.
And like motherfuckers like cool as hell. Like, oh, you from Minnesota? Oh, word. Like, woo, you feel me? It's like they
Yep.
really accepting this shit. It's just it's
Yeah.
Minnesota cold.
Speaking of that, I just seen you in the studio with Bobby Raps too.
Hey, my God, yeah, like that. Like, yeah, he gets it. He gets it too. Like, he just brought me to fucking Universal. You feel me? We was in the studio for like 4 hours and didn't even fucking start playing music until like the 2-3 hours in. You feel me? Like,
Shout out to Bob, man.
hey, yeah, like for real, bro. Cause like a lot of people like be having misconception about artists and shit because they don't know them personally. And like,
Exactly.
I definitely was like that. Like, I remember like. I don't know. It's a lot of artists and shit. I'll be like, you feel me? Like Prof, y'all
That's
had
our
him on the show,
dog.
and
Yep,
like
that's our dog.
just from like I worked at barbershop over South and shit, and like you would catch like little like hater shit. You feel me here and there, and like it started like even if you're not a hater, you start like looking at motherfuckers. You feel me? Like, man, like what's the dude? You feel me? He even from like
Yeah.
the city and shit. But like I received that shit at the same time. So like being around these people that like that really work with them artists and shit and see how they so cool and shit. It's like that's like I said, that's the type of shit I'm trying to bring back, bro. Cause like people like
Yeah, man.
Bobby Raps, he ain't have to do none of that shit. You feel me? He made a beat. He cooked up a beat for us. Fucking like off of like some shit I was saying in my head. You feel me? I said some shit out loud. Cooked up the beat. We laid that bitch down. He gave that bitch to me. Like he's like it say he wrote on that bitch like Paul Blaze featuring Bobby Raps. You feel me? Like dude, like
Love.
humble as
All
fuck.
love.
Like, you feel me? Which like obviously it go. That shit is just as it's like just like the hate. That shit catch on. You feel me?
Yeah, man. That love. Man, we got a lot of respect for Bobby, man. And we wanna get him on the show too, man. We tried to holler at him. He said he ain't feeling Minnesota media right now. But it's all good, man. We love Bobby, man. We want to get him on the show, man, and tell his his story as well, man. The people should know about Bobby Raps and get it from his mouth instead of other people's mouths, man. We want to hear how
Shit,
he
that's how it should be with all these artists, bro. Cause motherfuckers
exactly.
grow up fucking 10 blocks away from each other, and like we cool as like we really like the exact same people. You feel me?
Facts.
It's like you feel me. We just got to get over that little like weird shit. Like
Yeah,
you feel me?
man.
But,
But no, it's we growing out of that. Minnesota is growing, man. The art, like you said, we starting to climb.
hell yeah.
So yeah,
That's about
man.
to go today. We got that performance shit. I can't wait to meet a lot of them artists and shit. So.
Yep. Yeah, bro, man. So we know you got your performance out today, man. We're gonna head out for the day. Bro, I really appreciate you getting on live and filling us in on what's going on with life and shit like that, man. Cause you definitely got a certified story, you feel me?
Facts.
And definitely need more audio on that. And we need more visuals and shit. So we need all that, man. We need Paul Blaze merch too, man.
Yeah, man. We need that merch, bro.
Man, shit. I got some shit dropping and shit. I ain't had no merch out in a minute, but yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man. For real, bro. That shit go a long way. Like shit like this mean the world to me.
Hell yeah,
For
bro.
sure, bro.
Shout
No,
out to
I appreciate you getting on because now, like, you know, we've seen each other through Instagram and shit for a long time, you know what I'm saying? And that just made me, like, talking with you made me want to go back and listen to, because I actually came across you when you dropped Touchdown.
yeah, that was my baby too. I love that.
Yeah, that was a hard project. That must have been, like, right when you got out to LA?
Yeah. No. I had been there for like my baby 3 now. I've been out there for about 4 years.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
like back. I'll be back and forth and shit. You feel me? But yeah, I've
Okay.
been in LA for like damn near 4 years. But yeah, man. Shout out before I get off, man. Shout out to
Yep.
all the other artists on that bitch. Shout out Avery Versace, Smokey Visions, Lucas made it on that bitch. I got some shit on the way with Kush 2 Time. I've been meaning to fuck with, bro.
Yeah, you gotta
Yep.
fuck with bro.
Yep.
Man, his shit hard, bro. Who else? There's a lot of artists, man. Everybody out there doing that shit, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
Anything else you want to say before we get out of here, bro? where they can find your project at and
It's
everything? Social medias.
it's on all it's on all platforms. My main I've been on Facebook in like 20 years. Just Instagram really, and then fucking
Okay.
all platforms and shit. You feel me? I put my shit
Bankroll
on.
2 on all platforms. Y'all go get that, man. This is the new Twin Cities podcast. Artists with Paul Blaze. Y'all go get that Bankroll 2.
No doubt. Appreciate y'all again, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
should see Minnesota in the house.
Yes, sir, bro. The new Twin Cities podcast, yo. We out.
Love.